Varsity guys, come up here, please. So we'll go through our juniors first, leave our seniors up here, and they get to sort of do the same thing that we've always done. Hopefully you're looking forward to it, hearing them speak in public in front of everybody here. They've been given their questions ahead of time to prepare. Of course, I sent them the questions an hour and a half on their phones, and they just got handed these, so if they weren't on their email earlier, they've had about 5 minutes or 10 minutes to prepare. So it's their final test. So we'll announce juniors, and then we'll go through our seniors. Junior Ben Turker, he was a catcher. He was second team All-League. This is his first baseball letter. Riley Tyndall. This is Riley's first baseball letter, and he's an outfielder. First baseman, DH. He was the first team DH. This is his second baseball letter, number 21, Jackson Miller. Pitcher, infielder. He was a first team All-League infielder. This is his first baseball letter, number 22, Evan Shree. Pitcher, outfielder, Tommy Harbison. It's his first baseball letter. He was second team All-League outfield, honorable mention pitcher. Number 33, Sean Haxby. He was honorable mention pitcher, and this is his first baseball letter. If I made a mistake on your letters, or you don't have what you need, let me know. We can take care of that later. Zach Madsen, he's a pitcher, infielder, outfielder. This is his first letter and his first baseball letter. New to us this year, from the sunny state of Arizona, which hopefully we'll be visiting next year. This was our first team All-League pitcher. His first letter at Wilson High School, Jacob Quintero. So in their envelopes are their participation award for the school this year, their letter certificate, their All-League certificate if they have one. There's a couple misspellings. Wageman and Turker, or Wagman and Tucker. So we'll get those taken care of for those guys. We've got some senior awards here, and then we'll have the seniors talk after our special awards. Number 1, Cole Conklin. He was a second team utility All-League. This is his second baseball letter. He played first base, DH, catcher, and shortstop. Outfielder, Orlando Lorang, who's second team outfield. This is his second baseball letter. Number 4, Alec McDonald Factor is the second baseman. This is his second baseball letter. Michael Wageman, outfielder. He was honorable mention outfield, number 7. Pitcher, infielder, this is second baseball letter, number 10, Barry Taylor. Honorable mention, All-League second baseman, this is second baseball letter, Liam Wogan. Pitcher, infielder, number 16, Jay Howell's first letter at Wilson. He's not able to be here tonight. Third baseman, it's his second baseball letter, number 18, Jonathan Lee. Matt Harbison, pitcher, outfielder, honorable mention pitcher. This is third baseball letter. And number 50, our first baseman here, is the second baseball letter, Peter Swanson. We talked about Matt earlier in the auditorium. A couple of things that he came on strong at the end as a pitcher, didn't allow an earned run in league play. I meant to say it up there, but he was a member of 2 state championship teams in 2 different sports. Was a swimming state champion, also part of the team when we won the state championship in 2012. So a lot of competitive experience with Matt. And for his teammates to vote him outstanding player with this year is an honor. And so Matt Harbison, congratulations. 3 awards that the coaches choose based upon their performance. This year, our defensive player of the year threw out 17 runners, caught bullpen after bullpen, blocked ball after ball, Ben Turker. Our pitcher of the year had the most wins on the team, threw 2 shutouts and had a league ERA of 1.25, Jacob Quintero. Our offensive player of the year led the team in the average for the season with someone with more than 6 plate appearances. They know. He led the team in RBIs and doubles. He had his on-base percentage was over 400. Cole Conklin. Voted on by the teammates. Again, the outstanding player, Matt Harbison. Voted on by his teammates as most improved, Peter Swanson. So it's part of the culture of this team. I'll talk a little bit about that, but lots of energy, lots of noise. The team chemistry was a big thing they talked about when I interviewed all the juniors. They like being a part of the team. And this team, I think, has had a way of infiltrating, obviously, the program, right? And giving, with little brothers here and there, kids that have been around in the neighborhood and seen these guys grow up and play baseball, that we were, I think it was the JV versus JV2 game, the second to last game or the third to last game was when Madison no-showed and JV2 was just practicing, and I asked our AD, can we just bring him down and use the umpires we have and let's play a game? And as I'm leaving, walking out to right field, I hear from the JV2 dugout. And I hear this yelling and screaming and this excitement. I'm like, are our varsity guys in there? Is Liam in there? Because he sure sounds like he's in there. And so, their voices, they're changing their voices. They're going up and down. They're every single phrase or saying that these guys have said, it seems like that everyone else is picking up on that. And it's they had a lot of fun this year. This year's most inspirational player voted on by his teammates, Liam Wogan. One of the big things that I can say that this team really did was they developed their culture, their team. It wasn't something that we put an imprint on them and said, you must fit within this. And baseball is a great game. There's a lot of time, no time limit. As coaches, as our coaching staff, maybe it was a little, the philosophy changed, but these guys had a lot of fun. And as a coach, my best memories are when these guys were celebrating walk-off wins, clutch pitching performance to get us out of jams, great plays in the field. When these guys would come off and I could just sort of stand back and watch them do their little high fives things, and when they hit doubles, sometimes they'd do some celebrations at second base. It was their thing. Sometimes it annoyed the other the coaches from the other teams, but this is what and who they were. And I wasn't about to say, you can't do this. Right? As long as we were respectful, within not being unsportsmanlike, that they had their team. They made their team. And those are the memories that they're going to remember. Working with Dr. Baxter earlier in the year, one of the first ones, they talked about a phrase that they'll use, or just 4 letters, that might turn any frown upside down for some of these guys. And I think the same things and they know, DBLB. And it's sort of an inside thing that they took care of, but it was something that you saw some player, one of the players might have been upset, didn't perform too well, and DBLB. And all of a sudden, they're like, okay, yeah. And they were better. Right? It was sort of that little cure for feeling sorry for themselves, for being and at the times in baseball, we talk about flushing, what's going on. And so these guys picked each other up throughout the year. And that was something that was very noticeable from the beginning, that they had a great time together, and that's something I'll always remember. Allowing these guys to have their time to build, to bond. When we talked about the conferences, the end of the year with the juniors, sat down with all the juniors individually. What'd you like about the season? Team chemistry. What'd you like about this season? The team. What was your most enjoyable? Singing on the bus. What'd you have the most fun? Well, when they put on that song in Madison and we all sung. It's like these are the things. We're going to that playoff game at Tualatin. The girls, the softball team was on the bus too. They're playing slug bug, and the boys are singing songs. And it was a great experience to be able to see these guys really develop into young men, to be a part of their lives for the last few years. However many cuts and bullpens they've thrown and caught, ground balls received, games played. That's been an experience for this entire class. Something we started doing a few years ago, I think when Coach Clopton stopped wanting to have to say something nice about every graduating kid, when really you're here for them, so let's let them talk. And I've used it when I've coached wrestling and the wrestling programs, youth, even had 8th grade football players talk to their parents at the end of banquets. And that's what we're here about. So juniors, I'd like you guys to have a seat.
coverage and stuff.